Good afternoon. Mrs. Drum here for another lesson in Earth Science. Today we will be talking about volcanoes. The words or phrases that you will need to write down in your notes for today are underlined and in red. Don't forget you can pause or rewind the video as much as you need. Turn to page 6 in your notes packet. By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to define the terms volcano, lava, and magma. You will be able to describe a dormant volcano, an active volcano, and a violent eruption. You will describe how volcanoes are formed. What is a volcano? I bet you have heard of volcanoes before, but do you really know what they are? Well, let's see. A volcano is a mountain formed by hardened lava. There is an opening at the top where lava, ashes, rocks, and other materials come out. Erupting volcanoes cause severe damage. They change the surface of the earth quickly. Take a look at the pictures. Do you see the difference between the before and the after? Isn't that crazy? Look at that damage. It almost looks like a tornado came through there. A dormant volcano is one that is sleeping. It hasn't erupted in recent times. To help me remember this vocabulary term, I think about a dorm, like in college. A dorm is where you sleep. So, dormant volcano is one that is sleeping. Get it? Okay, let's move on. Mount Rainier is a dormant volcano that sits at the highest peak of the Cascade Mountain Range in the state of Washington. This peak was formed by a volcano that erupted and built up the mountain. Mount Rainier is currently covered by 41 glaciers that cap the peak and extend down the slopes. Some scientists believe that the volcano is likely to erupt again. An active volcano is one that is erupting or capable of erupting. To help me remember this vocabulary term, I think of active means doing something. So an active volcano is doing something, spewing ash and lava everywhere. Ah! Run for your life! Mount Arenal is an active volcano in Costa Rica. After being dormant for many years, Arenal erupted in 1968. Lava has been flowing ever since. The most recent eruption was in 1984. How is magma formed? Magma is formed when heat and pressure melt rocks inside the earth. How is a volcano formed? Volcanoes form when heat and gases cause pressure to build up under the surface of the earth. The magma forces its way up through weak spots in the Earth's crust, called vents. The lava eventually cools and hardens, forming a mountain. Did you know that magma and lava are essentially the same thing? Magma that flows onto Earth's surface is called lava. So when it's in the volcano, it's magma. When it's outside the volcano, it's lava. Think you can remember that? A violent eruption is when a volcano erupts with such force that part of the volcanic mountain may be blown to pieces. Rocks, ash, and lava may be widespread. For over 100 years, Mount St. Helens was dormant. However, in 1980, the volcano erupted violently. As a result, part of the mountain was blown away. The mountain is now 400 meters shorter than it was before the 1980 eruption. This map shows how much ash and how far the ash was found from Mount St. Helens. According to the map, the ash was found as far south as Oklahoma. How crazy is that? Well, that's it for me today. Your assignment is to complete the exit ticket for today's lesson. Make sure your name is on it and turn it into the turn-in tray when you are finished. See you next time, where we will be discussing earthquakes.